Welcome, everyone, to the Everything Show. I am your host, Matrix Lord 212, and I'm with Scott. What's up, Scott?
My pre-Hail Dog style burger.
Ooh, what is up, Chris?
Oh, you know, stuff.
All right, so tell us the news that
I'm
so
not going to tell you. I'm just going to
know.
show you.
Show me, man. Show us. Hello. 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 It's frozen. Why am I frozen? Am I frozen? Hello, Chris. What just happened? Anybody?
That's right.
Hello? I can't see it. What happened? Wait.
You froze there for like a minute.
Okay, hold on. Let me get my just once. You know what? Hang in there. 1 second.
Okay.
That looks awesome.
This, I can't believe that we're actually seeing this right now.
Oh, that is cool.
I mean, just the. I don't know. I really don't know what to say.
You're lost for words exactly what to say.
Yes. I mean, there's so much that I want to say, but.
So Chris, what's happening here?
So, okay, so we'll get into that in a minute because we do have a description of basically what this scene is and what is going on. They were not afraid to explain to us the context of what's happening here.
Wow.
One thing I want to mention, though, is that, yes, this design has changed a little bit.
Okay.
They're saying that his dorsal spines are much bigger than they were in 2014, which is the only thing that I complained about from the design, and they seem to have fixed it. So I have to say, I think Godzilla 2019, I have to get a better image, but that's probably going to be my favorite Godzilla design because right now 2014 is my favorite one.
Okay.
So basically what Michael Dougherty had said was this scene is pivotal to the plot. This is what he's basic, and again, spoilers if you don't want to know, but revealed officially. This is all of this is real. None of this is speculation. What Michael Dougherty said is this is quote a call to arms being sent by Godzilla.
Call to arms.
Now, what does that mean? For those of you who don't know, a call to arms is just what it sounds like. It's someone sending a message saying we have to do something. Normally it's like we have to fight. You know, something has to be done, and we have to do it. Is basically what is being said. Now, obviously, the obvious conclusion that everybody is jumping to, including myself, is this is Godzilla calling Rodan and Mothra to fight Ghidorah.
So this is an equivalent of a Monsters Avengers Assemble.
Basically, yes. Now, if that's true, that is one of the best ways to basically define this is the king of monsters. If he's able to call other monsters to fight with him, that's it. There's no argument. I don't want to hear Kong. I don't want to hear Ghidorah. This is the king of monsters.
Yes, he is.
So if this is what he's doing, which is what Michael Dougherty is saying, and for those of you who don't know, Michael Dougherty is the director of this movie. This is amazing. This is better than anything I could have hoped for out of this movie.
Yeah.
That should be the poster for the movie.
Wow.
So the other image we got was of Vera Farmiga and Billy Bobby Brown. Now, we have details about what's happening to them in this image. They're both basically, I'll describe the image. You can find it online if you want, but it's them in some sort of facility in the Arctic. Okay. Now, we know what's in the Arctic if you look at the Monarch timeline. Apparently, Ghidorah is sealed under the Antarctic ice sheet. Okay. Monarch found him in 2016, and they've been studying him ever since 2016. Okay.
Right.
We got more confirmation here, and this, again, this is spoilers, but they revealed this officially. there is a counter organization to Monarch.
Oh.
This organization has the goal of apparently learning how to control these monsters.
Charles Dance.
Exactly. Now, this to me confirms Charles Dance is Jonah Allen from the Monarch. And apparently what they said is Millie Bobby Brown and Vera Farmiga's characters have been kidnapped.
Oh,
they've been
taken to the
Arctic ice sheet. And what did we learn yesterday? Vera Farmiga's character, Dr. Emma Russell, has found a way to communicate with monsters using bioacoustics.
Mm-hmm.
This to me confirms that Jonah Allen knows about Ghidorah. He kidnapped both of them because he wants her there to use whatever technology she has to learn how to control Ghidorah.
I'm psyched.
That has to be it.
Wait for.
Now, that's not all we got, though.
Okay.
We got news that Kyle Chandler, the main character in this movie, is the ex-husband of Vera Farmiga and the father of Millie Bobby Brown. He learns that they have been kidnapped, and he goes to Monarch to help him get them back.
Ooh.
They said the movie, he's with Serizawa and Dr. Graham for most of the movie. That's basically everything we got. And I have to tell you, the hype train has left the station.
Yeah.
If you missed it, jump on the friggin' back car.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, definitely.
I am. Oh my God.
But that first.
So wait, does Kong show up at the end? Like he just got there late to the party, or no?
No. They said Kong is not in this movie, but he is. There are breadcrumbs of what's gonna happen.
Okay.
So,
good.
So I'm happy with that because I didn't want this movie to turn into the Godzilla vs. Kong pre-show.
Right.
So, when I heard that, I was like, good. I don't need to see Kong. I don't need him in this movie.
No.
Right.
So let Kong.
Will it be an after credit?
Godzilla.
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
Have their own bout match.
Now,
oh my God.
Speaking of Godzilla vs. Kong, about an hour ago, we got some very interesting news.
Yes.
Do tell.
That Denai, I'm going to say her name wrong, but Denai Guerrera Michonne is apparently in early talks to be in Godzilla vs. Kong.
Hell yeah!
Oh
yes! It's true. It's damn true.
There'll be a god.
But that's not even all of it, Chris, with her. Not only is she possibly going to be in Godzilla vs. Kong, but she's going to be in Star Trek 4. Although they said she can't do Walking Dead, Godzilla, and Star Trek at the same time. And Black Panther 2. So something has to give.
I see Walking Dead.
So, yeah.
I see them sacrificing Walking Dead.
And I also heard, well, let's just stick with Godzilla for now. So,
No, that's it.
All right. So then related to that, I also heard that Robert Kirkman has basically sent out little things saying that the Walking Dead comic may come to an end soon. Now the sales are dropping. He's releasing all these other different comics because
I wonder if it's because of the series then.
He's dropping all new comics so that we can get the fans on board with the new stuff. But it might be time that the comic's going to end very soon. So this is what we heard, which means that the Walking Dead TV series would possibly end soon after, possibly. But anyway, it's exciting, man. I'm psyched, and I think she's fabulous.
Yes.
Choice. I mean, supposedly, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, Chris. Millie Bobby Brown and Vera Farmiga are going to be in Godzilla versus Kong as well, right?
Well, Kyle Chandler and Millie Bobby Brown are apparently in talks. I haven't heard anything about Vera Farmiga.
Okay.
Which may or may not lead.
I hope she doesn't die because I don't want to.
Yeah, but you know what would be interesting? And I don't know if this is going to happen. If it does, I apologize for spoiling it. But technically, it's not really a spoiler because it's just
right.
Could you imagine if they do a switch and she sacrifices herself to keep the technology out of others' hands, like Serizawa did with the oxygen destroyer in the original Gojira?
Whoa.
That's something they could do.
Wow.
Think about it.
I don't want her to die, though. I know. But I don't want her. I like her as an actress. I want to see her in other movies.
And you know what else?
Bring Peter Capaldi into it. That'd be great too.
Right?
Yeah.
Speaking of the oxygen destroyer, that was one of the very first set photos we got of Godzilla, King of the Monsters. The oxygen destroyer has not been mentioned since.
Well, I heard a rumor that that's the movie after Kong.
No, it's not.
No?
It's not.
Okay.
It was a set photo from Godzilla, King of the Monsters.
All right.
So, what does that mean?
Right.
They're obviously not using it on Godzilla. So, I mean.
Right. This is good stuff.
Too, I forgot to mention. This is actually really important too. Again, this is part of the plot. So spoilers if you don't want to hear it. But again, this was official. They said the movie takes place 5 years after Godzilla. And they said that, quote, the world has not responded well to learning of the existence of Godzilla.
Oh, shit.
And they likened it to imagine what happens after a massive terror attack. That's basically what's happening because of this. So basically, like, think of everything that happened post 9/11.
Yes.
That's basically what's happening.
Oh, shit. People are going to be fucking paranoid.
That's literally what they said. They said people are paranoid mainly about a couple of things.
Like, he could turn on them.
They said, one, where is Godzilla? Because he hasn't been seen since 2014.
Right.
Two, are there more Godzillas out there, like more of his species, and where are they going to come from if they're out there?
Right, and what are we going to do to stop?
Right, and three, are there other monsters?
Right.
Are these things just going to start popping up around the world, and how are we going to fight them?
So they're already, every type of nation known to man is developing technology to fight monsters.
Or they're just trying to prepare.
Or they're teaming up.
Think about what happened after 9/11. Look at airport security now. I mean, that still hasn't changed.
You can't even bring a full bottle of shampoo on the thing.
I'm thinking what we're gonna see, and I think this would be really cool, is if literally the parts of the country or any country that border the ocean are gonna just be on like lockdown because they're like, if he's gonna come from anywhere, it's gonna be from the ocean.
The ocean,
right?
Yeah. So think about that. Think about like sea travel. Think about fishing routes. Think about trade routes. All these things are mostly in the oceans.
Damn.
Show up anywhere at any time in the ocean. Think about how people are going to be. There's no way that you could go out on a ship and be like, oh, we're going to be fine. Because,
what would be cool is do one of two things. Either have the debut of one of these monsters during one of these cruises, or do one of those, or harkens back to one of the original Godzilla or monster movies, have a fisherman there, and that's when one Godzilla or one rise out of the water.
Yeah.
Right. And they also, Michael Dougherty also mentioned that he's a really big fan of Rodan. And he said that I'm tired, basically he said, I'm paraphrasing here, he was basically said, I'm tired of Rodan being a sidekick. So you're going to get some love for Rodan.
That's awesome, dude.
He said, in my mind, Rodan is an atomic bomb with wings. That's basically this is basically the genesis of the Michael Dougherty version of Rodan. Is this idea, which to me is like that, you get it. You get it. So then do what you got to do at Rodan.
Absolutely.
I think we're gonna see Rodan at Comic-Con. I'm gonna be very honest with you. I think they're gonna show us Rodan. I really do.
Is there a possibility we're gonna have other monsters than the ones we know about?
Yes, because somebody asked Michael Dougherty a while ago. They were like, "Do you have any hand?" It was something along the lines of like, "Do you have any hand in designing the monsters?" And he said, "Well, not the main 4."
Oh, really?
Okay. So there's others, yeah. In this movie, possibly.
I think so, yeah.
Mm.
Now I don't think it's gonna be like big Toho monsters or anything like that, but I think we're gonna see some new stuff, which I'm okay with.
All right.
I wasn't expecting any of this today.
Neither was I, actually.
I got home from work and I fell asleep for a little while, and then I woke up and on my timeline it was like, "Hey, look, Godzilla," and I was like, "Oh."
I know. I started getting stuff. I sent you the thing about Greg Nicotero from Walking Dead is doing the special effects for Spawn.
Oh, wow, okay.
So that, you probably didn't even see it yet. Yeah. You heard that, Scott?
Yeah, I heard that too. That's why I thought you guys were going to be talking about right up either after Godzilla.
Yeah, so there's a lot of...
They just cast Jeremy Renner in that too, right?
Yes. Huh. I believe he said yes. So that is a different dynamic. And they also got news about Black Widow movie go also, and director and everything. Things are happening, man, and they're trying to be very secretive. Obviously, everybody knows everybody's come back to life, but they're trying not to really, get into
she
it.
Didn't die, so
I know, but they try not to spoil the new one. So Kate Shortland is the director. I'm sorry.
Glass.
Oh, Glass. They're all in a mental institution.
No, I was just saying. Yeah. Right? And apparently that's going to be a Comic-Con as well.
Now, I guess Bruce Willis makes it that they put him in there to get with those two. I would think.
That's what I'm thinking, yeah. Because you notice there was a set photo of the 3 of them in, like, some sort of, like, I guess, therapy room. And he's the only one wearing handcuffs. Like, they have him chained to the floor.
Right.
Which is like, okay.
That's weird.
I probably would have chained the other 2 to the floor, but,
Yeah, I know. So, I'm excited, man, about Glass. I'm excited about Black Widow. I'm excited about Godzilla. Excited about Star Trek 4. There's so much stuff now. Yeah. What I'm not excited about is Predator, but... Oh, Chris, what about Neil Blomkamp doing RoboCop Returns? What do you think about that? You're not crazy about it.
Well, actually, I think he might do that really well.
I'm glad they threw him a bone. I'm glad he got something. Yeah. Poor guy.
Not to cut you off, I'll tell you what, though. If he does this well, and the movie does well, when Disney gets access to aliens...
Oh, yeah.
Oh, hell yes.
Oh, it's true. It's damn true, yes.
They might find his old script and be like, oh, look.
I don't think Ridley Scott is going to be doing anything.
I don't think so either.
No. I think he's done if Disney, once Disney gets it. I'm wondering who would take over Predator, mind you, too. Or even Independence Day, because I'm sure Disney's going to reboot Independence Day.
Oh, hell yes.
Oh, please do.
And they might even try to join it with one of these, maybe Men in Black or something like that.
Well, I don't know about that.
Well,
yeah.
They're actually filming the 4th one
Men
already.
Men in Black is Sony, yeah. And it's actually 4.
Yeah.
It's called 4, so Men in Black 4. Yeah, Sony is Men in Black, and 21 Jump Street's Men in Black. Yeah. Ghostbusters is just Sony. Yeah. Good news today, guys. Good news. Good finds.
Loving it.
Freaking wait.
I know, man. And then we got the Infinity War was announced, right? For Blu-ray and DVD and all the different features, right?
Yeah.
So.
Can't wait.
I know, me too. All right. We'll be back. Thank you, Chris.
Thank you.
Thank you, Scott. Thank you, Vaughn. Take care. Bye for now.
Bye.